everybody, it's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Junk. Dima, romantic music! So as you know, Valentine's Day was on February the 14th, 2023. Many of you guys save money by dumping your ex-girlfriend in January, and many of you ladies hung out with your single friends at Galentine's Day because, you couldn't get anybody crazy enough to take you out on a date. Can I get a ooh sound effect? Don't be mad at me, you're single every year because you haven't found out how to add value to the opposite sex. Fast forward, Dima! And I want to get to the conversation we are today because a lot of brothers, as men, I don't care how hard you feel you are in this red pill community or in the manosphere, we all have people that we love. Okay, so that's the situation. That is the truth. We love who we do, and sometimes it doesn't go to that level, right? Now, let me just say this: things don't work out, and in times like Christmas, and in times like the holiday season, times like Easter, a lot of men are vulnerable, and these are guys who you feel like have access, they have money, everything like that, right? We have that, but you still are wanting, right? So I want to talk about the wanting part. When you want a woman back in your life, after you've been together and you feel vulnerable and you want to make a reach out as an emotional decision, you're pretty much shooting the dice. And I think that when most guys do something like that, like make a call or a text message, you kind of already know the answer, because if she really wanted to get back with you or talk to you, she would let you know. So, but because she hasn't done that, you want to go head on and let her know. And how do you do it? By making a fool out of yourself. And so we're going to find out how one person did that, Mr. Joel Santana. Jeopardy music, Demo! So this guy, Joel Santana, as we know, a part of Dipset, one of my favorite groups of all time, he says this: sad music! I know loving me is hard, but you the only one I want for the job. Happy Love Day, us forever. Music courtesy of Young John. Death Row, I don't know who that is. It was some song, right? But remember, this lady said she was single next chapter just a few moments ago. Kim Bella. And also, Kim Bella is like, I don't know, she's like one of those little BBL models or whatever. So here's how she responded to that post. She says this: Sadie music, love on yourself. And of course, she posted a picture of her weaving and sailing it up with BBL booty everywhere. Okay, this is who you're begging to come back into your life. But the fingernails are there or whatever. Not a bad looking lady, but that's what her response is: love on yourself. Let's get the booty pose out there, weaving and sailing all the way up. So now, she has moved out of their home in New Jersey, and now she's living in Miami with her kids, and he's there, rejected. And it's not even that you got rejected, but look at who you got rejected by. That's already sad. It's sad that you were there in the first place, but look at the photo that she took in pretty much ignoring you. And let me say this: a lot of guys need to understand when it is over. It's nothing wrong with it being over. What's wrong is begging for somebody to be there when it's over, especially for somebody that you feel is not going to increase your quality of life, because if that person would have done that, you would have still been there, but you haven't gained anything from them being there. So because they're not there, that's the issue. So now you want to sit back and, beg, ask, let's go ahead and make emotional pleas. And what that does for a lot of men, you don't understand that it makes a woman like almost less interested in you, because she's not talking to you in that format. And if you want her to be your Valentine's, why do you need to go ahead and talk about it on Instagram? What you should do is you should call her. And obviously, you're trying to get her attention, trying to win some cool points with her. But you're not going to get any cool points with her, because it's not going to work at all. It doesn't work. If it worked, it would have worked. What you need to do as a man is sit back, work on yourself, leave her alone, let her go about her life. Listen to what I'm saying. Let her go about her life. Stop imagining her with somebody else, because a lot of men do that. When we get dumped, we want to imagine the lady with somebody else and think about what we're missing. And what you're missing is something that is most likely sexual. You're thinking about how she is interacting with somebody else in the bedroom. I used to do that same simp thing. But now think about the real tough parts, which is how she used to make you annoyed, how she wasn't adding value to your life, to the point where you were upset and you didn't want her there anymore. There was a reason for that. Always keep that same energy. Okay? Think about it. Think about what you couldn't stand. Think about the things you wanted to get her across to her, and she never even thought about or took it serious enough for her to say that. Okay? That's the situation. So think about that, guys. Always think about those things. Don't make a fool out of yourself. Okay? Don't make a fool out of yourself. So many guys make a fool out of yourself, and here's what happens. I always tell you guys, the guy that they're dealing with will not do the job you will do, but he has respect for himself. Okay? So she's going to be over there laughing at you with the next guy who won't do anything for them. That's the situation. You'll be sitting around looking stupid. And of course, that dude ain't gonna wife her up, I can guarantee you. But you're there jealous of this guy. For what? Why are you jealous of that person? Think about your life. You can breathe. You're not being spending no money on her no more, and all of that. She left. And if Joel Santana do it right, look, he was who he was before he met her. What I mean, like, no offense to Kim Bella, but I didn't know who she was until she got with him. None of us who knew who she was until he got with him. So why are you begging her? She should be begging you, but because you're a simp, that's why. But guys, what do you think? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Junk. Appreciate you for all that you do. Subscribe, hit the bell. We're out.